John only have to beat Rick and Bob once. That's 2 out of 3. So in the winner's bracket, as soon as Bobby C and Rick lose, they're done. But if Rick and Bobby C can put them down 2 right away, that'll force the 3rd game.
Okay, like I said, this is the finals, and we're also playing at 25. And we got time to chit-chat because they're going to go down and back here. This is Hallie on the right. She's pitching against Bobby C, who's pitching right now. There we go. And on the left-hand screen, we have Rick in all blue with the little gray stripe there, and John is in the plaid shirt. So it's 30-footers against 40-footers. Yeah, everybody's been sitting, so they're all they're not warmed up. That's why they're definitely doing a down and back. Ooh. It's always nice and quiet in there when that heat turns off. But I don't mind the heat when it's on. Okay, that's the start. There's the flip. And not every day that happens. Bobby C and Rick get to go first. Hallie has been on the top 100 women's list. You won't find her name on there because she hasn't been playing as much. But in the past, I've seen her on there. Say a low to mid-50s pitcher. And if you ever watch our league games, our league matches, she is on Marty's Monsters. Keith's Reef Marty Monsters. And they're usually a 3rd or 2nd place team. They won the championship back in 2010. So, I was chit-chatting, and they got 1 point on a last throw. And 3 here. And John is a member of the O'Leary's Buds Shooters, if you watch our games. And I think they've won the championship twice as Bud Shooters and once as Interstate Batteries. I think they won it in 2011 and 2012 and in 2017. In 2017, they won it by one win, and that game came down to 1 point. It was 20-20. So the whole entire 20 weeks of play came down to literally being decided by 1 point. So Rick and Bob definitely need to do something here, otherwise they're going to be one and done. They're in the losers bracket, so they only can afford one loss. And they're on the board. There's Nate. Nate's been in a few of those Qukslvr Invitationals. You'll see him pitch. He pitched for the first time, like in June, I think, of this year, of 2019. And he progressed rather quickly. And on this day, he actually paid his dues. He's a NHPA member now, and he lives, I think he said, 15 minutes from this club. So I think he already wanted to join the leagues that are here. So he's going to progress very quickly. That goes to 12. $12-1. That's a nice handicap, boys. Now let's start. River Rats are used to giving 9 or 12 points before starting. I just talked about Nate and he left, and I just realized that I didn't give him his money for third place. There's a good one for Bobby C. All right. Now he's cooking with gas.
How soon do you think you'll be able to pay me back, though, Dave? Seriously? I don't know. You haven't seen some next year. Oh, look out. Okay. Come on. There you go. There you go.
7-12. Very nice comeback. Don't slow down, gentlemen.
All right, Rick, never say die, partner. You don't see much? I do sometimes. Oh, you can remember we would all get together.
Duck and weave, duck and weave. Eight to 12, moving to within 4 now. That one's standing straight up. Yeah. That was like on and off. So much for shooting in clay. Probably would have stuck better in our baseball mix. That way weasel up, get nice and soft so stuff sinks down in there. Yeah, that's a good miss. That's what we need. When I say we, I'm talking rats. Good, good, good. I want our team to represent. Yeah, got the point. Oh. We get 4. 4 we go. That'll be a 6-pack. If he hits it on, if he hits a ringer, that'll be forced on. And a little more tap. Tappy, tappy. There it is. It's an official 6-pack now. So 15-all. So from an 11-1 lead, we cut it down to 15 to 15. So that's a 14-4 run on. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's behind it, beside it, spun around the back. I don't know. Doesn't matter. John will not put that on, so there you go. Letting them pull away. Good miss. Do it again. Good time for a 6-pack. 6-pack will put the game within 4. There's 1. So that ties it up. Oh. So tied again. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck was that? I think Bobby was signaling that that was possible 3. All right, so that's top ring or nobody. What a great time to have no points. Top ringers. Oh, can't do anything about that. That actually looks like it's leaning, but watch this next shoe. It shows there's a lot of room between that stake and that shoe. So that was a really good shoe. Bobby C's needs to do the same thing. Throw exactly 40 feet, about 5 inches off the material. There it did it. Do it again. Did it again. So 3 ringers, 3. Those are some good pitching shoes from both those people. That one must have came in a little closed on him. Looks like short, but Rick still has points. Oh! That might have stole a point right there. Two-point game, going to 25. That flopped behind it. It's a tight 4. So that'll give him 23-21 if Bobby C just leaves that alone. All right, that's top. It's not John that has to fight for the point, it's Hallie. She's got to fight for it by throwing it closer. That is what we call a solid ringer. That might reach for a point, but that's a long point. Blows it up and we get 3. So that's the game. So I just reset it real quick. This is game 2. I didn't do the match count. Okay, so I just reset the match count. So we're resetting for game 2. Bob and Rick have to beat John and Hallie 2 more times. One more time to knock them into the losers bracket, then they're even. Then they play the final game, which would be so they snuck one out of that. So Bob and Rick have to really step it up here. Hopefully they both start throwing better as John and Hallie start throwing better. So top ringer 1. So they're not getting out of hand here, so keeping them close. Just can't let them start getting ringers that are unanswered. One. That's what Rick's doing his job. Oh. Hopefully a little bit of that steel there will mess up John's shoe. And the shoe didn't mess him up. He put that sucker on nice and tight. Nice 6-pack from John. Now they're starting to throw ringers. That was a walk away. She threw that and started walking. A little bit of momentum might have messed her up. Good cover for Bobby. Two for what the guys from the Funny Shoes. We're over there on the other pit throwing grabbits against sort of experimental shoes for us against guys that throw their normal shoes. I think we won that game. That was Ken and I throwing a grabbit. I want to check that. It's called the Grabbit Hilfling Grabbit Wars. Ken and I throw grabbits and grabbit lights, and then we throw one game that way, and then we switch. Ken throws the grabbit lights first, and then the second game they hand them to me. I throw the grabbit lights. 3 Rick, all right. Then we also do a turn shoe. It's not my normal. I usually, 90% of the time, I usually throw a flip. But I do practice. I do practice my turn shoe a little bit. And I warm up with it and mess around with it. So I'm definitely capable. So Ken wanted to play his turn shoe. He's a flipper. He wanted to play his turn shoe against my turn shoe. And you can see that that match is also on my channel. Go check that out. Maybe at the end of this, I'll put the link to those 2 games, the Hilfling Rabbit War and the Turn Shoe, so you guys can just click on that if you want to see that. I have a horseshoe review that I did with the Challengers. And I will be doing all these shoes that I own. And then later on, once I go through all the shoes that I own, I will be borrowing shoes from people and doing reviews on those. So that's the horseshoe review is something I'm going to be doing I'm going to try to do them maybe monthly. I don't know. I don't try to put anything set in stone on what I do with this channel. Because basically it's just called Qukslvr just because it's just what I do in a day-to-day thing. If I go to work and I record, or if I do an automotive fix, I record that, and just anything I do on a daily basis, I'll just throw a recording down there. And if you guys are wondering where the 2019 league matches are, they are under horseshoe pitching. I have another channel that I just took off. I just have horseshoe pitching on there. I think there's about 230 matches on there. So check that out. That's all split screen action. Ain't that a fact?
How close that puts the win? I think that's the first 4 we get. 21 more. Yeah. I didn't know you understand. Oh, no. Here they come. Look out. How close is that? There's no way.
It goes from 5 plus 6 is 11. And Rick marked it to 12. It's pretty cool how I didn't know 6-packs were 7 points. I don't think Rick knows what he's doing. He's not intentionally cheating. He just added wrong. Rick added wrong, gave himself a point, and then left the stake open. So it's he's gonna give that point right back to him. And oh, only 2 points. There we go. Oh. That was a good shoe. That could have been 3 ringers 3 right there for Bobby C. What the hell is everybody talking? Sounds like there's 100 people talking over there. Now remember that. Bobby C said 4 sitting, and it looks like it's not even, the second one's toed or heeled. And Rick won't even touch these shoes. And then watch what John does with the score. So 4. John moves it down.
You're almost shooting as good as I am.
What's he doing? He's totally messing himself up here. So he just gave himself 11. He has no idea what he's doing. He went from 16 to 11. And he's staring at it like, that don't look right. How does the scoreboard work? Yeah. And now he gave himself 22. He went from 16, got 4 points, and now he's got 22. So if Rick felt bad giving himself an extra point, John gave himself extra 2 points. Very nice shoe. Rick's always like, Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna never live down that circus shoes. They're like, he did it in clay. Three ringers, three for Rick. We're going on 37 minutes almost here. Possible 4. Short. Top ringer 1. So to standing up sideways, see if that messes his second shoe up. And it does. Oh, he's on. He went through that sucker. Okay, so on my score it's 22, but on his score he's got 24 points. 15 to 24. It's sort of funny that Rick was on 13, I think it was, and he got a 3-point ringer, and he moved it 2 spaces, which actually corrected his mess up. So actually 15 is the correct score. I forgot to mention that. So top ringer is 1, which gives it 23 on actual score, but puts it to 25 on John's score. So the game's really not over, but the game's over because they really don't know what's going on. So good game. I don't think they would have came back from that game anyways. So that was a good game, good finals, and Hallie and John end up being the winners. Second place goes to Bobby C. and Rick. Nice job, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it was a long one, 40 minutes. Thanks for sticking around, and have a great day. Hey, you doing? This is Dave, and welcome to Behind the Curtain. Hope you guys just enjoyed that finals match from Rick and Bobby C. It was a good game, long game, only 2 games, and it took 41 minutes. So lots of ringers, a few 6-packs, pretty exciting. They did a great job, and Rick won't be at the next one, but Bobby C will be. And I don't know if we're going to do a tournament or not. So I just want to take this moment for anybody that found this. Go ahead and put 3 question marks in there. And what I do is I've created a Facebook group for people that got this far into the videos. And one of the reasons why I do it is it says my analytics say that I don't have people that watch more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds on average. So I'm just putting this at the end. Basically just extra stuff that people might not care about. Last time I talked about some losing weight and feeling better, and I told you about my gym I had in my other room, and right now I'm in the other room. So I'm going to show you that real quick. So you have a treadmill, a stereo, weight tree that I'm going to be getting rid of. It's that's an old FX TV or something. I can't remember what it is, but you open up those doors and there's a 13-inch TV in there, and there's my lifting cage. I have to clean this. This is why I haven't started yet. But I just want to show you how dirty everything is and all clustered, and I'll show you in a second why it's all out here and a mess. So I do have a lifting cage where I bench press. It also has a pulley system on the back there. Oh, and Rick is probably he probably knows this song. Hold on, Rick. You know this song all too well. I get the... Sorry, Rick. So I do have a... that's for squats, or I do my shrugs on that. I have Select Tech dumbbells that go to 52 pounds each, and then I also have power blocks that go to 99 pounds a piece, and I think I have about 1,000 pounds of plates here with a curl bar and extra plates here. So I got enough to... Jesus, that's annoying. So I do have enough weights to do everything, because I like to have weights over here, not touch them, on the curl bar, not touch them, and then also on that bar. And I don't like touching them and moving them back and forth and having to take my 45s off, and so I have enough for everything. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And this other area I want to show you is going to be where I'm going to do my editing for my this is going to be like my editing room. So here we go. It's a small room. It's basically a bathroom, but I'm not putting a bathroom in here just yet. It's just going to be this whole... It's going to have a counter that goes all the way to that wall, and then all the way to that wall. And I think it's 8 or 10 feet. I can't remember. Also, that's actually a real cow, real calf, 2-headed calf that was born in Woodstock, Illinois, back in mid-50s. Lived for a week on my father-in-law's farm, and he actually saw it. Went to see it and saw it running around on the farm, alive. And later on, it had passed away, and they taxidermied it. And my father-in-law actually ended up with it after years and years and years from his uncle. So now I have it. So pretty cool. So that's what's going on. I'll keep you guys informed. This is why I wanted to do this video at the end, because nobody cares about it, but I wanted to at least get it on video and sort of have it recorded for prosperity, and let you guys know about it. Anybody that got this far, and already there's 3. Todd, Rick, and Dan. I think it's Dan. He was just new. I got to get him into that Facebook group if he wants to, if he has a Facebook profile. So there'll be 4 of us in that group, and we can talk. We can talk in that group, and anything you guys want to see. I have a Halo LAN room upstairs if you guys want to see that too. I have 2 microcars, if you guys know what a microcar is. I have a BMW Isetta, and I have a 1974 electric city car. So if you guys anything you want to see, this is what this is all. This is all open for whatever. It's not necessarily horseshoes. It's everything. So just go ahead and whatever I have to say, you guys have to say, let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in through behind the curtain. We'll see you. Thanks.